Alrighty, y'all, we are back, ready to do some more farming. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday. Okay, I was wondering how he was keeping them all going, which is exactly what I wanted Dave to do, was just fill me up, keep running. I'll empty it when I get back, and well, here we go. So yeah, appreciate everybody being here. Hopefully everybody's having a good Thursday, and we're in the middle of this wheat harvest. We've been at it like 3 hours now, and we're finally getting something done. The first 2 hours going around the outside and cutting off these bottoms and getting everything kind of squared away a little bit, you know, kind of took some time, but we're knocking it out now. They're about ready to be done with their first land, actually. Next pass down, so then they should come over here somewhere and go up again, and it'll be a little bit of a slow process getting that first land cut, but after that we should be a-okay. So we'll get unloaded and get back up there and help out with the whole thing. We could fire up this other the tractor that Goaty had. We could fire that up on auto drive if we need help. But hopefully we'll be okay with just the two of us now, but it's all good either way. It's all good. Come on. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be okay. I don't see why we wouldn't, but these long passes, it's producing a lot of wheat. What are we up to already? Up to a mill. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. We're up to 1 million wheat so far, so that's pretty darn good. On truck. Not gonna pull up. That works too. Oh, that PTO, that poor PTO angle right now. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. All right, run, let's go. All right, what is going on with Scanner? They're talking an awful lot. Not sure what they're doing, but they're doing something. A lot of something going on. What are they doing? For some reason, the fire and EMS side has been so quiet on my scanner lately. Like, even when we're listening in the truck, and there's like a balance thing on the phone, and I have it pushed like all the way to the right, which is where fire and EMS is. I can still barely hear them. I think it's something down by the farm. It is something down by the farm. I think it's way past the farm, but they just shut down the highway. Doesn't take a lot to shut down a 2-lane road, you know? Like, not 2 lanes in each direction, 1 lane in each direction. Like, total 2 lanes, you know? Like, when I call it a highway, I mean a little farm road. Is what I mostly mean. That's okay. It's all good. All right, we got... This is a run. This is a run right here. Chuck, you guys probably have a lot of those, just like 2-lane little roads, right? I mean, that's all that Highway 3 is out to Boca there, right? So, yeah. Joe by Joe. See, now the P&E side like way too loud, but I can barely hear fire. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Oh no. Okay. We might need to bring in one course play auto drive guy, I mean. Problem is, I just don't know about pulling the hill with the 1050. You know, the 1050 is faster, but that hill is going to be real. Now, if you're on flat ground, the 1050 is fine. Yeah, the Fendt would be faster, but like I said, with that hill, I don't think it'll pull it very well. I don't think it will. No. That's okay. All good. No, Cody, we're not done yet. We have a bit of a collision going on up here too. We're not done yet. Almost 20 minutes, goat. 20 minutes. I swear. Okay, bye, Goaty. Go, come line, go. Go, come line, go. He's stuck. I don't know what his problem is. What? What was that? All right. That was really weird, by the way. That was very strange. I have no idea what was going on there. Maybe it's just that this guy was too close and he was like, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. It was weird. So for the record, what's going on is there's a motor vehicle accident. Kind of in the, not really, I say down by the farm. So when I say that, it's a very big area. And there's actually 2 different volunteer fire departments. It's such a big area. And they definitely have units from one of the fire departments. They both might be heading that way. Plus they call other units from like actual paid fire departments too. It sounds like it could be a gnarly accident, but I haven't heard like a priority of a patient or anything, but sounds like it could be bad. Okay, so they are in kind of bad shape. They just said that. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we'll kick all these dudes off again here in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy empty though, before I go up to the front guy. But everybody's all nice and get that staggered line going, you know, or something, because that matters. Doesn't matter. All right. Okay. So we look to be in good shape now with the unloading. This is our last pass. Yeah, last pass over here. This. We're going to come down. Oh, we'll go back up. And then we're going to come down. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So our next pass will be pipes out, and then we'll have to deal with the whole, like, center of the pass thing. All right. All good. Yo, Joe, what's going on? How you doing today? Welcome in. What's going on, man? All right. Start at the back of the chain again here. We're 42% back here, so might as well just start over back here. Joe, oh, the map, it is elsewhere. You have to get it from the Papa Smurf website, exclamation point. Never mind, Bert gotcha in the chat. That would be a weird exclamation point. Never mind, Bert gotcha. Exclamation mark, never mind, Bert gotcha. But it's available on the Papa Smurf website. I believe that's the only place where it is actually available. Or that is the preferred link, I believe. So definitely check it out. It's a good map. A good map. 4X, big, lots of fields. It's not working. If I click on his link, it takes me right to the, or if I click on that link, it takes me right to the Papa Smurf website. Yep, takes me right there. I don't know. Oh. Hi, Sand Camp. Welcome back. Never mind. Bert, gosh. Sand. Oh, the Bert. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Oh. So apparently sorry, I was distracted with stuff going on in my ears or from the scanner. Okay, guys. Gosh. Sounds like it was a gravel truck that got a little sleepy. Yeah, and it was loaded. Was, I think, is the key word, by the way. Was. Sounds like that's gonna be shut down for a minute. Yeah, dude, if it was close to the farm, I'd run out there and grab a scoop with the tractor and the loader. Like, guys, I'm here to help. Free gravel. I would take it. I got a mile long gravel road that always needs gravel. Always. Always. Well, it definitely side dumped, I guess, yeah. Better call Rod Brett. They'll probably call, there's another company they'll call that deals with that stuff up here, Sean. Accidentally dump it, yeah. Like, oh no. Yeah, free gravel. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here to help, boys. What do you guys need help with? Did you get a redneck and a tractor? You'd be amazed what you can get done. Okay, just saying. That's where I'm like, dang, I wish I had my own dump truck. Go fill it up. Probably get sued for doing that, right? Our PD would step in and be like, no, you're not highway department. Wow. Plow truck. It would be stealing technically, yeah. But like in this case, so they've called for the highway department, right? So they're going to come out, they're going to clean it up. Where does that gravel go? Does that go to the highway department? Like, surely they're not going to, like, oh, where was this supposed to go? Oh, Fred's place? Okay, let's go deliver it to Fred's place. Like, the highway department's not going to do that, you know? So it makes you wonder. It probably just goes back to their yard and gets dumped out, right? I don't know. Makes you wonder. Actually, I guarantee I know where it's going. There's a guy down there that's buddies with like, the highway department for some reason. Big buddies with somebody there. I bet you it gets dumped in his, like, yard today. Almost bet you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming Sandcamp would go back to, like, the highway department's yard, get dumped, and then it's probably responsibility of, like, the trucking company to come get it. Covered by insurance, they just want it gone. Well, then I'm going to go get me some free gravel. Guys, I'll be back. No. It's nowhere near the farm where the accident happened. For the record. Nowhere near the farm. Oh, man. The Cheeto, dude, we are roughly at around 40,000 bales. We actually haven't baled a single bale today. I wanted to kind of change it up a little bit today, and so we're doing this wheat harvest. And doing this wheat harvest, trying to kind of change it up a little bit. Of course, that will yield bales. Over 9,000. Yeah, of course we're over 9,000. Yeah. Of course, we will be baling all the straw eventually. I don't know when that'll happen. Maybe today, maybe not till Saturday, or yeah. I don't know, but it'll happen at some point. Waller was popping. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Either way. But it'll definitely happen at some point, so. But yeah, I just figured kind of like, hey, let's kind of change it up a little bit, you know? What's the goal? So the goal is 100,000 bales. 100,000 bales. Yeah. 100,000 bales. It is going to be warmer here next week, yeah. Hopefully be done by 2024. No, we'll definitely be done. I mean, you got to think, guys, we're at 40,000 bales, so we're almost halfway done, and that was just over 2 weeks. It's like, really, I don't kind of count today because we haven't done anything. So as of Tuesday night, we were 40,000 bales. So. 25 and holy cow, Waller. It was cold here yesterday. It was like 50 and windy, so it felt way cold. But they're talking, yeah, some like it's gonna be just like 70s, and then like 80s coming up next week. So, how do you add the auto drive routes to the pop? So you gotta go to the auto drive guy on YouTube, and I'm sure Bert will get you a link here. You know, seems like spring's in full effect. Nice. There it is. There you go, Teep. Appreciate you. That would have been a good command, actually, Bert. Yeah. But basically, what he does is he takes maps and he makes the auto drive config file, and he puts the config file available in his description for you to download, or whatever map. Now, it's only certain maps, obviously, because you know. Man can't possibly do all the maps, although I don't think it's one person. I think there's actually multiple people that does it. But either way, They can't do all the maps. So this particular map does have auto drive. A lot of Stevie maps have auto drive. I don't really know what else he does. I don't keep up with it too close. I know I should, but I don't. But basically, once you have a auto drive config file that you download from his description, you basically just drop that into your save game. So say you want to start a save game number 5 for Mid-South USA, you would start that first with all your mods and everything. You're good to go. Exit, go back to your desktop, take your config file from your download folder, drop it in save game number 5 or whatever save game you're using, and then bada bing bada boom, next time you load your game you'll have his config file. So you have to have, yeah, basically have the config file, start your game up already, have a save, drop it in there, start your game back up, and then you'll have, you know, in this case, you'll have all your different categories in your fields, and you'll have everything. Wow. The highway department just responded. They have a 2-hour ETA to come clean this gravel up. Well, that road's going to be shut down all day. 2 hours to grab a skid steer and a dump truck? Really? Or probably like a wheel loader and a dump truck? A couple dump trucks? Man. What it must be to be a government worker, huh? I wonder if it was like already quitting time for them, so they have to call like people in probably. That's probably what it actually is. It was already past their quitting time, so they got to call in people. That's what I'm thinking. But still, pretty awesome. All right. Assassin, welcome in. It is going, man. How are you? It is going. I will tell you though, with auto drive, I don't really want to play a map without auto drive. Now, I do have an idea of something that's going to happen this summer and probably won't involve auto drive, but for the most part, I don't want to play without auto drive. I do thoroughly enjoy auto drive. It's so handy. And I really wish the in-game like AI hired worker helper things, I wish they were better. They're okay, but I wish they were more like Courseplay, you know? Or not Courseplay, auto drive. I really do. The same way, because you of course play. Yeah, exactly. Yep, it's so much better. So if you're on a 16X, you're probably, I don't know that the auto drive guy does big maps like 16s. Basically what you can do is just go to his YouTube and search for that map. Oh. Yeah. That's what I would do personally, is just go to his YouTube and search for the map, and if he has it, cool, and if not, well, you know, you can always set up auto drive yourself too. It's a little more overwhelming, let's say, but it's totally doable. It's setting up auto drive's not that hard per se, and nothing says you have to set up an entire map either. You do it as you go. You buy a field, you set up that field. You buy a production, you set up that production, you know? Yeah. Elm Creek 4X took them like 30 hours or something. It took them forever, yeah. Yeah, the big maps with a lot of stuff. Like this big map, yeah, you have a lot of fields, you know, but like there's not a lot of extra stuff. When you compare this 4X to say Elm Creek 4X, Elm Creek 4X had like just stuff, you know, and tons of it. So much like production and just everything, you know? So yeah. Not sure. Okay. Yep, same way. Just drop it in your config file. Or in your save game file, sorry. Drop the config right in there. And you'll be good. Right, this is going to get hairy here. I think, chat. Problem's going to be that, is there a point up here somewhere where we could send that guy to wait? I wish there was a point like right up here. We have 10 over there. I could send that. Hi, Black Cat. Welcome. Welcome in. Thanks for the bits. How's it going? Chat, this is why I wear diapers when I stream. Don't clip that and send it to Carson, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. Thank you. Carson's gonna get a DM from somebody. Who's gonna be the one to do it? Oh man. I'm ashamed of myself, chat. I never should have said it. That will be used against me forever. Oh goodness. Even if you don't send it to him, even if it's just somebody clips it, he'll see it eventually. For the record. I didn't push the button, so. Sean, do you get the clip? So Sean, there's this moth. You hate my jokes. I'm not gonna tell you a joke. It's okay. How was your trip to the bank, Sean? So throughout my life, Sean. Joking. I'm gonna say it. No, but someone did. Dang it. Dang it, man. Nice, Sean. Yay, Sandcamp got the clip. Oh man, you can't wait for him to make that an alert. Because you know that's gonna happen, right? You titled it, "Don't send this to person." Wow. Dave, since we're like at the end of the past here, go ahead and throw your pipe out. I'll take what I can hold and I'll run down because they're gonna be cutting another land here. So you go keep up with them, and I doubt you're gonna make it all the way through, so I'll have to run around and yeah, it's a whole thing. What's wrong with the razor? And I don't use any other products, but well, one. It closes the media player. Who's running a lawnmower out in front of my house right now? Is it Terry? What is that? Something is very loud running outside my house. But I don't know what it is. It sounds like a lawnmower. Fire Shadow, hello. How are you? Joe, that's really weird, by the way. It might be Terry cut his grass. What reverse, Terry? Well, it sounds like a... I don't see anything on my camera that I have out there. I'm just sitting here waiting to see it. I don't see it. It sounds like it's directly next door. That's what's weird. And he doesn't have people cut his grass. He cuts it with like a 21-inch lawnmower. Cuts it himself. Batteries having somebody cut his grass. It is very loud. I can't quite see far enough to the right on this particular camera. Chat, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. I'm sure you can. It is very loud. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Fire Shadow, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I have been in a better mood since like Tuesday evening. Since then, I've been in a better mood, you know? No, it's a lawnmower, Sandcamp. I guess. I can't see it. I'm looking at... I got my camera pulled up on my phone, and I can't quite see over there. You know, Wise Cams, they have these new cameras that are you can control them. You can like pan them and tilt them and stuff, and they're outdoor rated. And I keep like wanting to get them. They're only $35 or something, right? Maybe $40. They're not bad. Right? They're super cheap. Oh yeah. But I kind of want to get one. The problem is I have to have like permanent USB out to outside. The squad, welcome in. How you doing today? It's not being wrong side of my house there, Bert. Yeah, thank you. I love when my mods like make fun of me, you know? Really, really good. I would expect nothing less. I would expect nothing less, though. That's the thing. I would expect nothing less, Bert. But it's super loud. Here, let's actually look. I'm curious. The problem is getting like permanent USB power outside. It's like, how long of a USB like wire do I buy? They're $33, so they're not bad. You know, like that's not bad. Not bad at all. So what I've been wanting to do, I've been tempted to do, is like get one. And I have this mount that actually goes on top of like the gutter. Or like even hanging underneath the soffit or something, maybe, you know? Something like that. And then I could like control it from my phone. And so like in this application where I'm like, okay, what is that obnoxious noise in the neighbor's yard? I could figure it out. I'm wondering if my neighbor went out of town or like got hurt or something, because he never has anybody cut his grass. I would say they're like right next door. Oh yeah. Yeah, probably, John. Yeah. Probably. And it takes, or I guess it's just a regular USB. I'm not sure. The problem is there's not really, I don't have like, I have one outdoor outlet on my entire, well, there's two outdoor outlets on my entire house. One of them's for my air conditioner. And then the other one's on the other end of my house. So if I wanted to put a camera down there somewhere, it's no big deal. It's boom, it's right there, you're done. But the problem is I want it on the far, like all the way opposite corner of the house. I don't know. There's not really a lot of power in this garage. I'm using all of it basically. So that's kind of a thing, right? So I've been kind of toward about like, I did say something to Pop about it the other day, and he goes, oh yeah, that can happen. That's not a big deal. And I'm like, okay, let's make it happen. Because, you know, a simple USB cable, like, you could totally hide that in like your vinyl siding. You could tuck that in some J channel or something, and like you could totally hide it. You could run it pretty far. So it's like, well, how far do we want to run this USB wire, you know? I don't know. Or you could even like, I would hate to punch like a hole in the soffit, you know? But you could maybe weasel a wire out somewhere there. I don't know. So loud. Chat again, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. I'm sure y'all can. This microphone's good about not picking up like background noise, but it's a full-on like commercial lawnmower sitting in my neighbor's yard running, so obviously it's a bit loud, and I do apologize if you guys can hear it. Oh yeah, I do apologize. Unfortunately, my neighbor doesn't care about my streaming schedule. Hang on, it's really loud. And I wouldn't expect him to care about my streaming schedule. That's what I was going to say, but I was like, let me wait for it to turn around and go the other direction. That's got to be what it is. I don't know what else it would be. I have no idea. It's definitely loud. Definitely. You know, Chuck, at 8 a.m. I wouldn't hear it from my bedroom, so I don't care. You heard my phone? My phone hasn't. That's not my phone. That's the lawnmower. My phone's on do not disturb, therefore it's not making a noise, okay? You have 3 feet of snow right now on your lawn waster? Or, wow. Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's the mower. That's totally the lawnmower. Yeah, that's when it's gonna come through, is only when I talk. That's why sometimes I just sit here all like awkward and quiet, you know? Yeah, waster, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Here he comes. Yeah, it's like winter just won't give up for some of you guys, will it? It's just hanging tough still, unfortunately. Right, Plugger. There is actually a guy up towards the end of the street that has a drag race car in his garage. He doesn't break it out very often, but when he does, the whole neighborhood knows. Yeah. When he breaks that bad boy out, everybody knows when he fires that thing up. Let's put it that way. It's like an old Chevelle or something. Super, super nice car. Beautiful car. He's got it all shined up and stuff, of course. Really nice looking car. Yeah, like 3 inches of snow the entire winter. That's basically what we got here in St. Louis. St. Louis was like a non-winter winter. It's like, if it's going to be cold and kind of gloomy and nasty, at least give me some snow. At least it makes it look nice, you know? No, everything's just dead. It's super cold and there's no snow. It's like, come on. At least let it snow. I mean, yeah. That would be nice. But no. Especially when my Christmas lights are out. I really want it to snow then because they look cool. Sandcamp, I would just go look at Steam. It has the minimum and the recommended specs on Steam on the store page. Greetings, Mr. Matt. How's it going? Welcome in. I would just go through Steam though, personally. Right there on the store page, saying. It's there. Right. Look at this hill. I kind of thought this field was a lot flatter than this, but man, it's not at all flat, is it? I was kind of joking with Carson the other night that I want to flatten that southern field. I don't know if it's possible. Or at least flatten it somewhat, you know? I think it would take like a stupid amount of money, but anything's possible in landscaping if you're patient enough, right? Maybe. Except for that one mound that won't landscape out. But other than that, it's all possible. All right. Okay. We're almost, wow, it's foggy down there. Very foggy today. Well, I think they're done with the front yard. And they did the typical when, you know, people don't realize on these commercial lawnmowers and even your homeowner stuff, on your clutch, there's a brake in there. Because the government says that from the time you turn that clutch off, you push that button, your blades have to stop spinning in a certain amount of time. And don't ask me what that time is, because I don't know. But when you have your machine revved up all the way and you turn your blades off, there's a brake inside that clutch that has to kick in. Well, that brake wears out. And then your clutch is junk. And people don't realize for the life of your clutch, it's just so much easier just to throttle down a little bit. Just throttle down, then turn it off. Your blades are going a lot slower. But the brake doesn't have to do as much then, you know? So he's full throttle. Hit the blades, turn them off. Guys are so hard on equipment, it's crazy. Crazy, simply crazy. Same thing going the other way too. Start down on your idle and then hit the thing and throttle it up then, you know? Oh, don't full send it. That's the thing. Don't full send it. But, you know, most likely it's a guy that doesn't own the machine. He works for somebody else and, well, whatever. It's not his money to replace the clutch, you know? Not his money. Although really I'm on the other side of it because, you know, Dad sells lawnmower parts. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead and smoke that clutch. He'll get you a new one. Don't worry. They're not cheap either. They're not cheap. All right, 98% full. I thought for sure I was going to get full right there. Apparently we're running 98 and there's a thing there. Oopsie. My bad. I get that back guy because he actually has some. Not that I need it because, yeah. Basically full over here. Come on. Right. Out of his way a little bit. Now we need to wait for him to go by so we can turn around. Dang, it took two of us to make this three loads out of this one pass here. Crazy. I think I'm just going to actually hang out with him. There's no sense in me driving all the way around right now. No point in doing that at all. I'll just stay over here out of Dave's way. He's en route. By the time I'd go all the way up there, they'd be done. So I could just Might as well wait and I can just drive south, you know? Might as well. But that's okay. I wonder if he's cut in their backyard too. You know, and here's the other thing about this neighbor's yard getting cut. It doesn't need it. He's the guy that cuts his grass 3 times a week if it needs it or not. And at least once a week all winter. It's like, I don't know what you're cutting, bro, but you're doing something. At least he thinks he is. Just saying. Oh, I wonder where they pulled up at. Like, where did they park? Let's spy. Actually, I might have recorded them coming through. Alright, we're kind of in a holding pattern now. That's okay. Oh, good. Dave will be here in just a second. What was that? The truck. No idea. All right. There he is. He's on his way. Quad tracks are nice on the hill, but man, they're slow. Up here on this part of the field, any tractor would be just, oh, it's actually open. I can go. I'll wait for Dave, though. I didn't realize that first combine was done. Turned around and everything. That's pretty neat. Alright, I should pay attention to listen. That would be a good idea, right? That's okay, though. It's fine. No big deal. Okay, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna go ahead and put that 1050 to help us. Because everything's just full. That's what we're gonna do. Get this guy unloaded and we'll grab the 1050 that Goaty had. It should work, even though the field is kind of weird now because I put these dividers in, but it'll be alright. It will be fine. That'll definitely help us keep up a little bit here. That's alright. Alright. So, conveniently, I had to set this all up last night. Can't see it. And that. Okay, then we need to set up combines. And combine. Basically, if they get to the point where they need some help, at least we'll have it moving now. Okay, back to my auger, which is only 61% empty. Cool. Or full, I mean. Still 61% full. That's alright. Almost need a mother bin. If we were trucking with one truck, we'd go mother bin. But with two, I think we're okay. So that dude's gonna drive up there, hit his point, and then he'll head out to the field. And it's just an extra auger wagon. Alright. Get 3 of us out here again, which should definitely help. Problem is he's gonna go for anybody with his auger out. That'll be fun. I don't think they're cutting the backyard, by the way. Maybe it wasn't like mowing. It was pretty fast. It definitely sounded like a lawnmower. But who knows? Who knows, man, with him. You never know with that guy. He's always doing something weird at his place. Oh. I agree with Bert too, by the way. Try to get something better than you think you need. So that, you know, it kind of future-proofs you a little bit at least. At least a little bit would be good. I wish it'd be cool if, like, they counted us as a... Like, they would come to us. Like, that auger wagon, I put my auger out, he would pull up next to me. That would be sick. But unfortunately, auto drive doesn't work like that. Be cool, though. Be very cool. But that's right. See, the other thing we can do with him is we can use him as a mobile unload as well. The guy that's on horseplay or auto drive. So if we wanted to, we could come up here and, like, you know, empty into him. Because really the only reason he's trying to get behind or get to that combine is because the auger's out. The only reason. Yeah. Are you looking at a pre-built or building your own, Sam? I guess that's the first question. Pre-built, okay. And there's nothing wrong with pre-built. Just as long as you don't get like a out of box or refurbished one, I would stay clear away from those. I would stay as much as possible away from that kind of stuff. But yeah. Definitely try to stay away. Dave's driving like a wild man. NZXT. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Leonard sent him NZXT, it looks like, Bert. Yeah, he sent you NZXT. I mean, they make good stuff, I've been told. I don't personally have any experience with them, so I can't really tell you. But just based on, like, some of the components they're putting in, they should be decent PCs, you know? I have heard that they kind of lack on the airflow department a little bit. At times, but you just got to be careful with that, you know? You have two. I got you, Bert. Okay. Yeah, Bert, or first time when he built his computer, Carson sent him a link for a case, and it was an NZXT case. And I really liked building the computer, but it was the one that only had like one fan in the front. And it's like, it was pretty cheesy. The airflow was pretty bad. But where First Time's computer's at it's never hot down there. Like, it's in the basement. It's never hot. And if it's like a super hot sunny day, like warm day, the air conditioning's pumping and it's always cold in the basement. So cold in the winter, cold in the summer, like it's not a big deal, you know? So oh wow. I didn't know they made one that looked like a console. That's crazy. Been really warm, but it gets freezing in the winter. Gotcha. Dang, Bert. Dang, Bert. I mean, just this one right here. What's it come with? Because see, that's the interesting thing. You can be like, okay, you know, it'll get 85 frames in Fortnite at 1080p or 50 frames at 1440p. I actually really like how they do kind of make it simple in a way. I do like that. So yeah, it's you know, new to PC ownership friendly. Oh, okay. Oh wow. Wow. But like this computer comes with like 8 gigs of RAM or 16 gigs of RAM. That's not terrible. Not terrible, Sam. Comes with a 3050. I don't know anything about that card. i5 12400F. I didn't even know they're up to the 1200s now. Jeez. Jeepers, man. Did that guy leave us? He did. Wait. I think having that extra guy is going to help a lot. I think. Gotcha, seeing you. Like I said, I haven't really spent a lot of time on their website either. I've looked at their website briefly a couple times, but yeah, that'd probably be good soon. Although I got to cut out and make dinner right away tonight. But I mean, $1,000 for that computer, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. And you know, it's your first computer, and there they have. Okay, they have a 20. Oh, hold on. We're looking now. They have one for $1,999. So $2,000 plus tax, of course. And hold up. It's got it's a screaming computer, I think. So 180 frames 1440p Fortnite, by the way. 150 frames GTA on 1440. Allegedly, right? It's got a Ryzen 750. I don't know anything about that, of course. I don't know Ryzen stuff. 4070 Ti. Okay. 32 gigs of RAM. I would agree with that. And then it just says 1 terabyte SSD or M.2. Interesting. Wow. That's an awesome looking computer though, I will say. That is one thing about NZXT is it's very like pretty looking, you know? Very pretty looking. It was like $2,000, Chuck. $2,000. I will say I'm a build your own PC guy, but I definitely understand why people would want to go pre-built. Definitely understand why people would want to do that. I mean, it is like adult Legos. Very expensive adult Legos. And the worst part's the front panel little wires that you have to plug in. I got you, Bert. I got you. No, Sandcamp, I don't. I don't think I'll build PCs. No, I've had several people over the years that are like, I'll send you the money, you build me a PC, and then like, I wouldn't want to ship it probably. But I've had people be like, I'll drive to St. Louis and pick it up, and I'm like, no. No. I'll give you all the pointers and like, you know, send you in the right direction of like PC part picker and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be the one to actually build a PC for anybody. Because what if, you know, you get it home and something goes wrong and then you're going to be like, oh, John gave me a piece of junk, you know? And I'm like, no, it worked fine. Not doing that. Doesn't sound like fun to me. So yeah. Not gonna happen. All right, we need to let one of these come by. Although his pipe's out, so maybe he'll realize that this dude has a pipe out and he'll be on his way. Maybe. Or we let one of them get full. Maybe we let number one get a little full here. Try to trigger the wagon. Mid 2000s. Holy cow, Chuck. Yeah, hopefully Sankey, yeah. Or if you do have issues, you should have a warranty as well, so. Not a huge deal. Gotcha, Bert. That's awesome. Sounds like my computer's the gaming computer that I have. Of course, it was a pre-built or custom built, not pre-built, custom. It has 11 fans in it total. 11 fans. It never has any temperature in it outside of the GPU. GPU gets a little warm, but like, there's no temperature in that computer. Most of the time, the air coming out of that computer is like just room temperature, or maybe just like 2 degrees warmer. Like it's nothing. Oh, awesome, Chuck. Awesome. Very cool, Chuck. Very cool. I'm glad you found it. All right, come on, Nogger Wagon. There you go. Okay, he's on the move. We can go empty the combine now. We're totally cheating now, chat. I'm totally cheating. But that's okay. All right. Go, go, Power Rangers. Wait. Okay, Dave, all good. I appreciate the help. Really, really appreciate the help, Dave. Do appreciate it. It's all good. We'll make do. Dinner does sound good. I don't know what I'm having yet. It sounds good. Oh, on Tuesday. Speaking of dinner, I was gonna make spaghetti, right? Awesome, Dave. Awesome. I was gonna make spaghetti. Remember, I was talking about it in stream like all day. I'm gonna make spaghetti. Gotta make spaghetti. I go in my house. We don't have any pasta. Like zip zero. No, well, outside of like mac and cheese. But I'm not gonna open up a bunch of boxes of mac and cheese to get the pasta to make, and then you gotta do something with the cheese, you know. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm like, man, okay, I'm kind of struggle busting to come up with what's for dinner then, you know, because that's what I was set on like all day. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll make tacos, because see, there was some tater casserole in the fridge for my aunt and my dad. I can't stand that now. But I was like, I'll make tacos. Like, it'll be fine. Everything's good. Tacos are great. So I get looking around We don't have any taco seasoning in my house. Well, can't do that. No, yeah, definitely not the weather. So I look around and I'm like, dang, we don't have any taco seasoning either. Like, what's going on here? Because I know, like, it was put on a grocery list, you know, so I just kind of assumed it was found its way into the house, you know. Magic like that, right? So I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay, I have a pot of ground beef that is cooking at this point. Because, again, I thought I was making, like, pasta with it, right? Pasta with, like, meat in it, you know? So I'm like, okay, I can make grandma's old chili burger recipe, which is basically sloppy Joe, but she always called it chili burger, and it's a little bit different, you know. It's an old secret family recipe, literally 3 ingredients. And Dad likes it, it just doesn't always agree with him. So he's like kind of on the fence about me making it. I was like, well, I don't know what else to make, so this is dinner. Dirty rice, call it good. What, like ground beef and rice? Actually kind of sounds good. Maybe some like gravy? Kind of sounds good. Just saying. Kind of sounds delish. Other seasonings, gotcha. See, we don't do a lot of seasoning in our house. Like, that's just not what we're about, to be honest. Pretty bland food, but that's okay. That's what we're used to, so what we tend to eat. But it was just funny. I'm like, man, okay, third meal's the charm here. Like, I want to make this, can't. I want to make that, can't. I want to, okay. And then, so that was my dad's mom's, like, that's her recipe. It was very a staple in her house, apparently. But I say apparently, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, like, right after I was born, kind of a couple years after. And I didn't really ever, I mean, I knew her, but, like, I knew her as the grandma that had Alzheimer's real bad. I didn't really know her, like, before. So, you know, but anyway, she would always serve it with, like, a slab of Velveeta. And, you know, on bread, right? Make like a sandwich. And usually open face too, I believe. At least that's how I used to eat it. It was open face sandwich and American cheese. Velveeta's better, but like American works. So it's been a while since we've had it. So my dad ended up, I think he just like poured it on his plate and put cheddar cheese on it. And I'm like, that's wrong. And then my aunt just ate it out of a bowl, like with a spoon. And I'm like, well, that's wrong. And then I put mine over like chips and like queso and like nacho cheese. So we all ate it wrong. But whatever. Who's to say what's right and wrong, right? So I just thought it was hilarious. Like we're all just wrong. All 3 of us. We're all just wrong. Oh, I can't use that. That's right. Can't use an articulated tractor on auto drive to empty a combine. It gets wibble wobbling too much and then it causes problems. That's okay. We'll make do with just me and the 1050 over there. We'll make do. Definitely make do. Yeah, so it was kind of one of those nights where I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm making, but I'll figure something out. Ended up being really good over the like chips with the cheese. In fact, that might be my dinner tonight too, because there's leftover of that. And I have chips and cheese. That might be my dinner. I'll make like breakfast for the rest of the family, maybe. Something like that. We'll see. But see, the other thing is I don't mind eating leftovers. Dad and aunt, they can't, especially my aunt, cannot stand having leftovers. I love me some leftovers. Stuff's usually better the second day or third day. Pancakes. Yeah, I could make pancakes for them. I want to get some, we don't have any on hand, but just like some good milk chocolate chips. Make some chocolate chip pancakes. I don't know why. I've been kind of wanting that for like a while. Just sounds good, you know? Old chocolate chip pancakes with some butter. Look out, y'all. If you like syrup, have that, but you know, I'm not a huge syrup guy. I'll eat a little bit here and there, but not big. Not real big on it. They're still out there making noise. It had to be something besides just a lawnmower. I don't know what it would be, but somebody's out there mowing again. All right. Load. Again, Sean? Before this time. You don't like the AI in this game? Yeah, I don't either. That's why we're using course play and auto drive. That's why we're using course play and auto drive. Gotcha, Bert. Right. Auger wagon's driving suspiciously right at me. Messing with the greenhouse of 2 cars. Well, are they actually, here's the thing, are they actually doing it? Or is NASCAR just on like a witch hunt? For lack of a better term, you know? Like, what's the deal with Hendrick here lately? We're definitely having some issues. Come on. Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Gotcha, Sean. Everything looks like Spanish. I mean, you're not wrong, Sandcamp. Yeah, if you don't know what you're looking at, it can be overwhelming. Yes. I feel like that's true with like everything, though. You know what I mean? So I feel like that can be said about a lot of things in life. You know, if I would look at whatever, there's a lot of things. Started looking at like the manuals for my tractor before we started working on it. I was like, yeah. Well, now that I've been through the tractor, at least the front end, you know, of the engine, been all through it with my hands, I understand it a lot more now, you know? So it's a whole thing, you know? But it's all good. It is all good. Or like the first time I ever went to replace a windshield wiper motor, or not windshield wiper motor, a power window motor on a vehicle. Oh man, I hate popping door panels apart and stuff. I can't stand it. It's so annoying. But on like the third one, it's like, oh, this is easy. I kind of know what I'm doing. I've done this before, you know. But no different. Let that first guy fill up here from here because he's running away from these other guys. It makes it hard to keep everything unloaded, of course. But that's okay. We'll make do. We'll make do. It is nice having the helper up here, though. Out here cruising around with me. That's pretty nice. Yo, James, what's going on, man? How you doing? Oh. So if it's modified to hold, is that what they're getting them on? Is that it's modified for a windshield wiper? But I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. I did hear a thing the other day, Sean. It was a TikTok video, and they're like, man, NASCAR's kind of in trouble with their fan base, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, what's to stop just like a bunch of drivers getting together and just being like, we're going to go do our own thing now? Probably money would be the bigger thing, like just starting a competitors with NASCAR. It was kind of interesting. Didn't meet specifications. I got you, Sean. Wow. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Wow. Sounds like old NASCAR's in shambles, huh? Then you got the WWE selling out, you know? Which, by the way, Vince McMahon, what happened to him? Did he get, like, copious amounts of Botox or something? Like, I saw him the other day for the first time in, like, years, and I'm like, dude, that doesn't even look like Vince. Just saying. Doesn't even look like the man. And his mustache, can we get rid of that little Sharpie mark that he has? That's just not okay. It's just not okay. Just throwing it out there. Not okay at all. And I didn't realize they only bought like 51%. They didn't buy all of it. If I were McMahon, I'd just go enjoy my days, man. Not like he needs the money now. Go sit on a beach somewhere. Enjoy your time. He's worked hard over the years to grow and, you know, have what he has and stuff. And I don't know. I think I'd just walk away. Because it was like a lot of money. A lot of money. Alright. So purposely ignoring the first combine right now. Purposely annoying him right now. Because I want him to stop. Let the other guys catch up a little bit. Which would be nice. Considering he's way up there. Yeah. Would be nice. Like somebody's outside my house. I forgot to log it in on my computer where I could see camera. But that's okay. So bail it all. Man, this field's gonna yield like. This one yields 5,000 grass bales. See, that's the other thing. I kind of actually want to figure out like which one's more efficient. Is it grass or is it like straw or wheat? Problem is, wheat's a one time a year. Grass is 3 mowings a year. At least. So it is 3. At least the way we play, it's 3. So kind of interesting, you know, which one's actually better. I think grass though. I think from now on, as long as I have time, I'm going to try to lime the fields every time. Because if we're harvesting that grass, we might as well get the best potential yield that we can. And of course, the best way to do that's going to be the lime. It's going to help. I know sometimes it's only down a little bit, but hey. Every bit counts. The way I see it. That's the way I see it. Every little bit's important, so we might as well lime it if I have time. I'm not always going to have time to lime because it does take hours. Hours and hours and hours, especially if I don't put it to buy. I did change fertilizer and seed just to buy. I think I'm probably going to change lime soon too. Because if nothing else, we're going to have a ton of money from this wheat that we're harvesting. And I still have those soybeans in storage too. Oh. What is going on down here, guys? Guys. Guys. Go ahead and run around. Come on. I guess what's happening there is auto drive is filling the back semi up before the front one. The front one's like bulls. Boy, stop bullying me, you know? So it's all right. It'll be fine. Right. So chat, without giving away too much, I have a question for y'all. If there's a random game that you would want to see me play, what game would that be? No. Okay, cool. Cool. What's going on? NBA 2K23. I don't know why that got me. You want to see me play Farm Sim? Really, Sand Camp? You don't get enough of that? Flight Sim? I'm just looking for ideas of like random games to play. Either games I've played before or games I haven't played. Stuff like that, you know? I don't know why well, MLB, you know, Sean, I should have played more of that, right? Rainbow Six Siege. I actually have played some of that Sand Camp. That was fun. I'm terrible at it. Windows 98 pinball. Okay. You know, I saw people were streaming Minesweeper the other day. Like, you know, the Windows Minesweeper, like, game, you know, like, you know, Minesweeper, right? Like, I actually saw people were streaming that the other day, and I was like, that's brilliant. Counter-Strike, no. Warzone, no. Okay. I shouldn't be saying no to these ideas. These are just, you know, looking for ideas, you know? Looking for ideas, that's all. Where's that? Yeah. That'd be a fun one to set up on the wheel, Sean. It really would be. That would be a good one. It's a setup on the wheel, you betcha. Chase, or what's your name? Fisher Chris. I don't even know what that is. B Golf. Let me go to the Goodwill and get a Wii first, okay? I've heard, you know, that's my summer car. I don't know. I've seen it, never played it. Seems weird. Oregon Trail. Died of dysentery. Just for the record. Died of dysentery, okay? It was fun. I gotcha. Mortal Kombat 11. By the way, Fisher Chris, you don't have to ask. Nothing good on sale. I gotcha. I know you don't really ask me that question. That's for somebody else, but I'll still answer it, you know? You're welcome. ATS would be a fun one, yeah. Actually, that would be a really fun one. New train game. Like the first game you remember playing. Oh. Whoa. Oregon Trail, huh? That was a lot of people's first game. Okay, you know what? If we're talking like old games, I might as well go break out some Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, all right? Because apparently we can't find her, okay? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Dude, Sandcamp, I used to play the Lego Star Wars games, but like I need somebody that knows the game to like hold my hand and walk me through it because I get lost constantly. This is Mid-South USA. The 4X map, you can find it on the Pop Smurf website. Exclamation point map link in the chat if you'd like a link right to it. But yeah, Carmen Sandiego, huh? Do it. Hey, chat, do I need a mother bin? I think I might need a mother bin. Because, like, both my trucks are gone right now, and I'm kind of annoyed by that. Not really annoyed, it's just like, I can't empty, and harvest is screeching to a halt now. Is it mother bin time, chat? Mother bin? Mother bin? Mother bin? Mother bin? Need friends, but who am I to say? Wow. Railway Empire 2. Yes, Sean. I want to look at that game when it comes out. May 25th. Okay. Trent, hello. What's poppin'? I've been working on this field since a little after noon today, yeah. Yeah. I never got the Cyberpunk games, no. Too close to finish to buy one, but there's lease plugger.
Juten_50 just resubscribed for 35 months. Mother bin.
Oh, Justin said mother bin. We have to do it now. Justin, thanks for the resub. How you doing today, man? Welcome in. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. We'll just lease it. We'll just lease it. Okay. Oh. Hey, Bert, just ban. It's fine. Just ban. Don't mind. Thank you. Where's all the bales? So I actually kind of wanted to. Oh, 1050s. There. No, that has tools. I don't want that one. I kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break today from the baling. Because we're at about 40,000 bales. And I just kind of wanted to take a little break, you know. So you know, that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm taking a little bit of a break. So I bought field 16 and went ahead and planted that in wheat. And gotta harvest that. It'll all get baled. So we're still kind of working towards bales in a roundabout way. It'll all get baled eventually. But I just didn't feel like mowing and baling grass today, you know. Straw bales count. Yeah, bale's a bale. Bale is a bale. So. Bale is a bale. And that's all that matters, right? There's bales. They're unwrapped right now. Yep, there's plenty of bales. They're just waiting for some twine. Right? Need some baling twine. Stat. Nah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not You know, I've been really enjoying this process, but at the same time, like I said, I just kind of wanted a little bit of a break, but I'm not in a hurry to get this done or anything. I'm perfectly fine where I'm at and what I'm doing and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Perfectly happy where how it's going. Yeah, it should, Sean. Yeah. It definitely should. Now, I don't actually know, by the way, if the trucks are going to pull up next to this mother bin. And what I mean by that is in the past on auto drive, the trucks don't like to pull up next to a mother bin. But Trent was messing with it the other day and got it to work. Problem is, I think Trent's on a different auto drive version than we are, because whatever the auto drive guy records the map at, that's the auto drive that you really should run on the map. So in this one, he did it on 2.0.0.9. So that's exactly what version of auto drive we're on. I'm not sure what version of auto drive Trent was on his map, but hopefully we're going to get this to work. Hopefully. But we will see. Guys, don't even do that. Mods, just ban. We know where this is going. Just ban. I'm just saying. I know where it's going. Thank you. Not hard to figure that one out. Snipe them. So hopefully this will all work. What we'll do is the easier thing to do here will just be to move the dog. What's up? Welcome in. Jeff, hello as well. Just be to move the truck course, because that's a lot easier one to move. So I'll just do that. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully. All right. Well, basically, we got to drive coast to coast across the map right now, so we'll see. We will see. All right. All right. Wow. Remember when I said earlier today is Rust server update day? I have gotten four emails today from, no, it's more than that. Is it 4? I think it's 4. 4 emails today about updates for that Rust server. And yes, I still do have a Rust server. Really sure why? But I do. And actually, I kind of want to check it out. Because there's supposed to be Easter eggs in Rust. So yeah. This is a 4X. So it's 4 regular maps put together. Is what this is. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some grain in this. Actually, we're not going to get some grain in this. We're going to do this the other way. First things first. We got to put this guy on here. And then we're going to move the trucks real quick so they don't actually unload into the truck. To see what's actually happening here, because we have 2 trucks, right? Very much, Sean. But what's happening here is because we have 2 trucks, when the auto drive guys come in on with the auger wagons, they're filling the back truck up first. So when he gets full, he wants to take off, but the actual point's not till way up here. Or see, I think he's even pushed this truck out of the way. But it's just not right. So we're just gonna slip the mother bin in here. And then we'll have one place to unload, and hopefully everything will be okay. And if not, well, then that's fine too. Oh no. Trent, now you tell me. Now you tell me, Trent. Oh well, I'm gonna try to make it work anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't really care. This is what I want to mess with, and this is what I'm gonna do. There's that, right? What I feel like doing, so I'm gonna do it. All good. But the problem is 2 trucks, and usually with 2 trucks, they're like, the one would be gone. But maybe our trailers are just too big. How about that? Maybe that's what's going on here. Trailers are too big. Oh, and by the way, this this setting right here. Wait, yeah, fly. That did not work. It did. Moving the lines up like this, man, this is handy. This is so nice for when you're trying to like move stuff around. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Mrs. _
Great.
Professor just resubscribed for 38 months. Howdy, John. Another month has flown by. How are the bales going?
Mrs. Professor, hello, all good here. No bailing today, actually, not yet. I don't think we'll get to any bailing today. But that's okay. We are doing other stuff today. We're actually harvesting a wheat field today. Yeah. You're on the interstate. Okay, Trent. Yeah, be safe. Don't worry about answering questions. Be safe in your trucking endeavors. I'd rather you get where you're going than answer me about a courseplay question, okay? Or auto drive. To be honest. And David Moon 5, what's going on, man? How you doing today? How's it going? Welcome on in. So we're gonna do this. And just hope that this works, okay? And just hope that this works, okay? And just hope that this works. Everybody hope together. Well, it's working so far. Working so far. We need to move it over a little bit like that. I mean, it's working. Working. I mean, it's working. Right? Dave, it's all, either way is fine, man. If you want to come back in, you're more than welcome. If not, that's fine too. You do what you gotta do, man. Right. All good either way. Hopefully this works. I think it's going to be honest. And actually, you know what? We're probably just going to go down to 1 truck for now, too. I don't know that we really need 2 trucks. They do hold a lot, so. Alright. Come on. Fired up. Let's go. We got combines that need us, chat. Combines that need us. Oh, Mrs. Professor, a little tractor update, by the way. Ran it yesterday a little bit. Got the battery box back installed. Got the... and David, I'm doing great, by the way. David Moon 5, I'm doing great. Got the battery box installed. Got the battery put back in it. And fixed an oil leak yesterday. So... It was, it turned out to be a good tractor working day yesterday. Mostly because it was obnoxiously windy and kind of cold here, so we just like hunkered down in the shed and didn't do anything outside. It was miserable at the farm yesterday. It was nice inside. We were out of the wind. And we only turned a little bit of heat on in the shop. So. But luckily we had the, I had the gasket that we needed to fix the oil leak. I already had it, so. And Mrs. Professor, I don't know if I said thanks for the tier 2 for 38 months. Holy cow. I don't know if I said that or not. I hope I did, but yeah. But yeah, luckily I had, because I bought the full engine gasket kit. And I'm glad I did that, because we needed that one gasket yesterday. For the oil filter mount is what it was for. The oil filter mount was puking oil yesterday. And I'm pretty sure the gasket was probably original to the tractor. There wasn't much left of it. It was an old cork gasket, and it was in bad shape. So broke out the new one, gasket shellacked it, tightened it up, and hopefully it'll be good. I hope anyway. Find out Monday or Sunday. We'll probably run the tractor again Sunday. Hopefully. I hope to anyway.